So, it looks like the FaZe Clan experiment is finally over. And honestly, this has been a slow-motion crash we've all seen coming for months. What started as one of the most iconic gaming organizations on the planet slowly turned into one of the biggest cautionary tales in influencer history. It really all began back in July of 2025 when FaZe CEO, Banks, started catching heat online over his involvement in crypto. Accusations of scams, rug pulls, shady investments, you name it. The internet started calling him out, and that backlash didn't just stop with him. It spread straight to FaZe Clan itself. Within days, Banks stepped down as CEO and officially left the company altogether.
And just wait until y'all see that crypto shit that they up to, twin. They got some cooking, twin. That's why all these trying to, hey, bro, I ain't gonna say too much. I'ma just laugh for right now, bro, because y'all don't get it. So I'ma just laugh, bro. But just remember what the I'm talking about, bro. All right? That's all I'ma do is laugh.
And when the man at the top walks away, you know things behind the scenes are already breaking apart. But what nobody expected was how quickly everything else would fall apart after that. Because just a week later, one of FaZe's biggest stars, PLA boy Max, dropped a bombshell on Twitter. He was leaving the clan too. At first, it seemed random. He didn't say much, just that he wanted to focus on himself and build his own brand. Fans were confused, but when Max went live and explained a little more, it started to make sense.
Y'all was hearing echo, my bad, but yes, I'm leaving FaZe. Like I just said, I can't fully go into depth why I'm leaving FaZe, but I am leaving, and I'm ready to, embark on my journey and work the hardest I ever have in my career to do whatever I got to do to make FaZe Star the biggest shit possible, make myself the biggest shit possible. Just keep working.
I don't own FaZe. I don't own FaZe, game. No ownership. I want to build something. If you're pussy hurt because you're mad that I want to build something for myself, sorry, I don't know what to tell you, because I'm still going to do it. And I'm going to make this FaZe Star shit the biggest shit ever. And me, the biggest shit ever. That don't mean I don't f with these. That don't mean I won't f with these. That don't mean I won't do shit with these. I love them. They're my boys. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm going to do what I feel is right for me. And then when you see this shit work out down the line, you'll see what I mean. That's all I'm going to say.
And that's when the whisper started. People began wondering, is this the beginning of the end for FaZe Clan? Because when one key member walks, it's usually only a matter of time before the dominoes start falling. At first, it didn't seem that way.
That Max left FaZe, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't think so, bro. Nah, actually, I support my man's whatever he does. But for FaZe, bro, it's like when one person leaves, chat, y'all ever seen? It's a domino effect, bro. Y'all niggas know what I mean? When one nigga leaves, it becomes a domino effect. The whole crew gonna leave, bro. It's generally just the truth. It's just the truth. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. It's like a dynasty. When one nigga leaves, bro, it's gonna become a domino effect. Next gonna be blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. But,
In fact, FaZe bounced back. They did their annual subathon in October and absolutely crushed it. Every single member passed 100,000 subscribers on Twitch. That's insane. An entire organization with six-figure subs across the board? That's never been done before. They even won Organization of the Year again at the 2025 Streamer Awards. The whole team was on stage celebrating, talking about how proud they were and how far they'd come.
I want to say thank you to anyone who voted for us. This year we did our second ever subathon where all of us reached 100,000 subscribers. We also managed to go down the list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the leaderboard for Twitch. Yes. So, and 1 million subs across the board of all FaZe Clan. Yes.
Oh man, hey. I've been a part of this for almost 15 years now, y'all, a part of FaZe, and I think I can confidently say this is the most proud I've ever been of where FaZe is at. Everybody on the stage, I want to thank you guys so much for voting for us, for believing in us. It means so much to me. Thank you guys, and yeah, FaZe a f up.
But that celebration didn't last long, because right after the Streamer Awards, everything started falling apart again. Only this time, much worse. A few weeks later, FaZe announced the return of their annual event, FaZe Emmas, where each member streams every day leading up to Christmas. Sounds simple, right? But this year's FaZe Emmas went completely off the rails. Fans started noticing weird behavior from some of the members, missed streams, awkward energy, even people dropping out halfway through the event with no explanation. Rumors spread like wildfire. Maybe they were leaving FaZe, maybe there was drama in the house, maybe money problems. Nobody knew. Then, things got real. All the main FaZe members suddenly unfollowed FaZe Banks on social media. That was the red flag everyone needed. Whatever was going on behind the scenes was serious. And sure enough, it was. One by one, the members began announcing they were leaving. Within a single day, 5 key figures, including Adapt, one of the longest-standing faces of the brand, all confirmed their departures on Twitter. That's when everyone realized the FaZe clan we knew was officially dead. Adapt leaving hit the hardest. He's been with FaZe since he was 16. For him to say goodbye after nearly a decade, that says everything.
Genuinely, here's what I think. I think that it was from the beginning, right? Nobody could get on the right terms. Nobody can get on the right terms. And both sides, right? Nobody could have, they didn't agree to what what the foundation was, right? So they bought FaZe. I don't know who bought it. I think it's pretty easy. You guys can do your research. Here's what I think. FaZe was bought, but then whoever bought it was like, yo, how do I get the money? Where's the money coming in at? How do I get the money? And I think that's the issue. There was no gain. But here's what I think needs to happen if I'm the FaZe boys. You guys need to leave FaZe, rebrand into a new group so you guys have equity of your own group, right? You guys need to have full-on equity of your own group. Leave FaZe, rebrand, and that's what you guys got to do.
And the timing made it even more brutal. Christmas Day. Easily the worst Christmas FaZe Banks could have imagined. That night, PLA boy Max went live for one final stream, a stream he titled The Truth. And in it, he finally broke his silence on why he walked away months earlier. According to Max, FaZe had started charging creators absurd fees just to live in the houses they streamed from. His cousin even revealed they tried to make Max pay $20,000 a month or give up 20% of his income just to stay in the guest house. 20 grand. For a guest house. Max explained that this was just one piece of a much bigger problem. He said the control FaZe had over their careers was suffocating. During last year's FaZe Emmas, they missed a sponsored stream, and FaZe punished the group by pulling everyone out of the house early. That's when Max realized they didn't have control. They were just pieces on someone else's chessboard.
Like, I'll give you one part. Gang, you see that little townhouse? You see that little townhouse that Max was in? FaZe? They tried to make that pay 20 bands a month. What the fuck? Or give a percentage of myself. What the fuck?
He said he was even forced to fire his own manager and replace them with someone FaZe approved of. He already had major projects planned with his original manager, including his marathon stream challenge, and when that fell apart, it was the final straw. By the time FaZe tried to charge him for housing, he'd had enough. Max said he felt like a puppet, that they were being controlled at every turn, and that's when he made the decision to finally walk away. He couldn't share every detail because of contracts, but by then, fans didn't need more proof. They were already pointing fingers, and all roads led back to Banks. Online, people accused Banks of selling his FaZe stake for millions while the rest of the team got left behind. He eventually tweeted saying he had nothing to do with the current FaZe situation, that he left months ago, and that he'd still help if needed. But when Max saw that tweet live on stream, he just laughed, which only fueled the fire. Social media wasn't buying Banks' story, and the hate poured in. So Banks did what he always does, he responded. He dropped a 12-minute video on Twitter that night, calling the current FaZe members fake, ungrateful, and ego-driven. He said they wouldn't even have careers if it weren't for him, that he'd spent $40 million over 2 years funding their streams, houses, and content, and never saw a dime in return. He claimed he was now millions in debt, saying, "These guys have all made millions and millions, and not $1 went back to FaZe. I've ruined my life trying to help them." Banks ended the rant by calling them the best actors on planet Earth, saying their friendships were fake and their entire success was built on manipulation. And look, you could feel his anger, but you could also feel the desperation. Because from the outside, it seems like Banks had no real plan for how FaZe would make money long-term. He threw millions at creators who were chasing clout, not contracts. And when he realized he couldn't get a return, he bailed. Whoever he sold to probably wanted their investment back even faster, and that's how this whole Christmas collapse happened. FaZe Clan wasn't destroyed overnight. It was dying slowly from the inside. The brand stopped being about family and gaming a long time ago. It became business deals, ego, and entitlement. Banks wanted control. The members wanted freedom. And when neither side could agree, the entire empire crumbled. So what's next? Honestly, it looks like the core members will rebrand and form something new. Something they actually own this time. But whether that works or not depends on whether they've learned from what went wrong. Because FaZe didn't fall because of one person. It fell because of greed, mismanagement, and a lack of trust. And at the end of the day, the name FaZe Clan might still exist, but the soul that built it, that's gone.
So what do you think?
Was Banks in the wrong for how he ran things? Were the members ungrateful? Or was this entire collapse inevitable from the start? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching, thank you for the support, and I'll catch you all in the next one.